A violent tremor ripped through Myanmar without warning. The first sounds weren't thunder, they were crashing glass, cracking concrete, and desperate screams. In mere seconds, a peaceful land was thrown into chaos. On Sunday, March 30th, a 5.1 magnitude earthquake struck near Mandalay, Myanmar's cultural heart. Temples shook, buildings swayed, and thousands fled in terror. But this tremor was only a prelude, the aftermath of a much greater catastrophe. Just 2 days earlier, a massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake had ravaged the nation. Shockwaves were felt as far as Bangkok, Thailand, and even parts of southern China. It was triggered along the Sagaing Fault, one of Asia's most dangerous seismic zones, stretching from northern Myanmar to the Indian border. This was Myanmar's strongest earthquake in over a century, eclipsing the deadly 1930 quake. At least 1,700 people were killed in the first days alone, and experts fear the actual death toll could soar above 10,000 if relief doesn't arrive in time. Roads were split open like cracked glass. Bridges collapsed, entire neighborhoods vanished. In Sagaing, the heart of the devastation, survivors described the destruction as worse than war. A once tranquil region now resembled a battlefield. A key bridge spanning the Irrawaddy River, the lifeline of central Myanmar, was destroyed, cutting off more than 40 riverside villages. With no access to food, water, or medicine, hope faded by the hour. Myanmar's military government, normally closed off from the world, issued a rare call for international aid. In a nation torn by conflict, this was a desperate plea, signaling the true scale of the unfolding crisis. In Bangkok, the tremors toppled a 12-story building, killing 11 instantly. Subways shut down. Business districts were evacuated. In southern China, high-rise towers swayed violently as thousands rushed into the streets in panic.
พ้นโลพ้นโล
เดี๋ยวเบรกก่อนแป๊บนึง
The USGS warned that Myanmar's soft soil and shallow epicenter could worsen destruction. At least 80 people were still trapped beneath the rubble. Rescue teams struggled to reach many regions amid fears of deadly landslides triggered by aftershocks. Aftershocks continued to strike. The strongest, a 6.7 magnitude quake, hit on Friday, adding to the devastation and fear. Seismologists warned of a seismic domino effect that could last for weeks.
Yeah, I don't know where's the boat here. Shit.
I think we're just having an earthquake in Chiang Mai. The whole fucking building is moving. We're on the 14th floor. Wow. It's either an earthquake or it's who knows. But fuck.
The quake struck Myanmar at its most vulnerable. A civil war has raged since 2021, displacing over 2 million people. For many survivors, this earthquake was the second time they lost everything.
Crisis.
Good. Oh, yeah.
เลี้ยวขวาเข้าสู่ซอยบ้านกล้วยใต้ ซอยสุขุมวิท 40
Oh my god Oh my god What happened Oh Oh
โวช้าช้าๆ
นั่นเดี๋ยวเราจะไปแล้วเดี๋ยวเล็กลงใส่ลงไปก่อน
ไปสิหนีก่อน
In rural towns near the epicenter, entire villages were flattened. One survivor said, "It felt like the earth was breathing fire. The ground curled up like a serpent." These areas were already forgotten in development plans. Now, they're buried in dust and silence.
ในตึกที่คอนโดฉันก็สั่นมีเพื่อนคนหนึ่งอยู่ในตึกเขาก็บอกโอ้ my god ใช่เนี่ยตึกสูงอ่ะเดี๋ยวก็ได้อีกเดี๋ยวก็รู้สึกStart
The Myanmar Red Cross set up emergency stations, handing out food, water, and medical supplies. But the scale of the destruction was overwhelming. Each relief tent could serve 200 people, yet tens of thousands needed help. Doctors worked around the clock, treating crush injuries, broken limbs, and trauma. Makeshift hospitals lacked proper supplies. Children cried for missing parents. Families lay side by side, huddled in makeshift shelters.
เนี่ยแผ่นดินไหวเหรอวะดูไฟระเบิดมันระเบิดแล้วอะ
International rescue teams arrived from Thailand, India, and Nepal, a country that knows earthquake tragedy all too well. The UN officially declared Myanmar's situation one of Asia's worst humanitarian disasters in 2 decades.
มันจะหลุดแล้วน่ะ
ใช่ใช่เนี่ยเพื่อนนั้นถ่ายวิดีโออยู่โอ้ my god ลูกเพื่อนใช่โน้ตน้ำไหลมาจากตึกหลายตึกไปเนี่ยในตึกที่คอนโดฉันก็สั่นมีเพื่อนคนหนึ่งอยู่ในตึกเขาก็บอกโอ้ my godใช่เนี่ยตึกสูงอ่ะเดี๋ยวก็ได้อีกเดี๋ยวก็รู้สึกยายเนี่ยပြီးတော့ဘေးအင်းကြီးထိကုန်ပြီဒီဟာလေးကတော့မြေကြီးတွေအပ်လာဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်ခဏလေးကျေပဲရက်ဆက်တယ်မဟုတ်အလေတွေကနေပြီးတော့ဘေးတွေကိုခွာလို့နေထိုးတာသူ့သာတာကြီးဟာဖုန်းလေးနဲ့ပြောပုံအိမ်နဲ့မနေနဲ့လို့ပြောလိုက်တယ်အိမ်နဲ့မနေဘယ်ရောက်လဲအိမ်မတက်နေရတယ်ကိုရတယ်အိမ်ထဲနေရတယ်တက်နေရကိစ္စမရှိကြအိမ်မကိုတို့ရတယ်အကြောင်းဒုက္ခအကြောင်းတွေမြည်ကြီးတယ်အကြောင်းတွေတဲ့မှာထဲကျူဒီလား
Russia deployed a team with trained dogs, anesthesiologists, and trauma psychologists. The US, UK, Ireland, and Australia pledged over $20 million in humanitarian aid. For the first time in years, military aircraft were flying in to drop relief packages, not weapons.
โอ้ยนานมากเลยอ่ะ
ตอนนั้นอยู่กงลงกุ้ยบิโอมาจิอง
But the greatest challenge wasn't just rubble, it was politics. Many affected areas were controlled by rebel groups or conflict zones, making coordination nearly impossible. Aid workers had to negotiate access with militias just to deliver basic supplies.